Welcome to Ed Fluential Sports, where passion meets precision. As I'm your host, Ed, diving deep into the plays, players, and stories shaping the game. And today is another edition of We Out Punting. I'm recording this Tuesday night. It'll be out Wednesday morning. And so, yes, I'm wearing the same stuff that I had on from my podcast earlier. But that don't matter. So, you see the title, you see his thumbnail. He needs a championship. Ryan Nemeth is amazing for what he does. He's one of the best heels in TNA. Tessa Blanchard's still the top heel to me. Then Nick Nemeth in that conversation. You got AJ Francis there. They just ain't capitalized with AJ yet, giving him another championship. He won a title a couple of years in 2024, but he needs another title, whether that be world title or another mid-card title. He needs something else. But Ryan Nemeth is one of the most entertaining heels, and he's a great heel. The fans will him out the building. His promo style is annoying because that's what it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be annoyed when he's talking. When he's saying shit, I'm not supposed to like it, and that's what I like about Ryan Nemeth. To break kayfabe for a second, he's a great storyteller. Had a match with Mike Santana that lasted like 10 seconds when his brother was trying to get the championship. No, was it Mike? It was Mike Santana in that really short reign that he had. So, and then he did other stuff to just help Nick Nemeth. He was defending his brother while he was gone, while Nick was gone on like suspension or something for a few weeks. In the storyline, he's taking pins for Nick Nemeth multiple times. Him and Nick had a really good tag team run. When they were TNA World Tag Team Champions, had a great run. And he puts on solid matches. So Ryan Nemeth, he really does it all. His feud with Mars Sade was really fun. It was very entertaining to me. Some people didn't like it, but I personally enjoyed it. And so let's talk about how he's going to become a champion and what title he is going to win in TNA to become a singles champion for the first time. So I think Trey Miguel has done a great job in his 26 days at this point as international champion. The stuff with Stacks was cool, and I know he's getting into a feud with Mustafa Ali. The reign isn't going to end instantly because I got stuff for Trey Miguel to do in this reign as well. So like I was saying, I got stuff for Trey Miguel to do in his reign as well, so it's not going to end instantly. And so I'm going to talk about both of their paths and how we eventually get to Ryan Nemeth winning the international championship. So to finish off March, obviously, Trey Miguel is going into a feud with Mustafa Ali. I think he retains there. No need to give Trey Miguel a short title reign. He's doing a great job with it. Keep it going. Don't think Ali has the momentum to beat him anyways. And I think he overcomes the odds of Order 4. And meanwhile, for Ryan, you could have him continue a feud with Leon Slater, who has beat his brother twice already. And so obviously Nick is still going after the world title. But Leon defending his X Division title and Ryan Nemeth would be a really cool match. It'd be a great story, in my opinion. And obviously, the match be really competitive, but Leon Slater gets to win. And this would be that showcase, that breakout moment for Ryan Nemeth to be like, oh, we're not taking him as a joke no more. Like, he's still really annoying. He's still a prick. But this would be that match and feud to showcase. So he can do a little bit more. Then going into April, I will have Trey Miguel feud with Mr. Elegance. Even though we haven't seen him wrestle much, his story is overcoming the odds each and every time. So now the Elegance brand, they got the numbers advantage, but Trey Miguel is still able to get through that because he's not used to not having the numbers game, being part of the Rascals when it's 3 to 4 of them most of the time. Now he doesn't have it. He doesn't have anybody taking his side, especially going into a feud with the Elegance brand, a group that's full of women, and then one man and Mr. Elegance and the personal contact, but he don't really matter. So yeah, have him retain versus Mr. Elegance. And meanwhile, in April, for Ryan Nemeth, it's going to be 5 Aprils and it's going to be 5 impacts in April. And so I will have him compete on 4 to 5 impacts and open challenges and win for all 4 of those matches. First one being Moose, and obviously the system can make Moose lose. Joe Hendry coming back for a special appearance, and Ryan getting a win, shocking everybody, showing that Joe Hendry can lose, that he's not unstoppable. Maybe this comes after Joe Hendry loses the title at Stand and Deliver. He'll beat Rick Swann because why not? He's a former world champion, so he could continue getting these big wins that people aren't expecting. Then the last one could be Nick coming out, and Ryan is confused, and Nick is like, I just want you to prove that you're the best because I believe in you, and I believe that we can be champions at the same time. But if you can beat me, then you're ready for the moment. And then that's when he beats his brother Nick Nemeth, match out of respect. And then they continue to move on from there. Nick eventually goes on to win the world title, finally cash in the Call Your Shot goblet, maybe like 3 days before the next Call Your Shot goblet match happens. So that could be really cool. Then going into May, I would have Trey McGill feud with Steve Macklin and retain once again. Obviously, Steve Macklin just resigned, so I think he's going to lose to Mike Santana, but still keeping him in relevant feuds. Maybe, and then this would be a straight up one-on-one match, but Steve Macklin tries to find loopholes to win and isn't able to. And Trey McGill is the hottest face in the company at this point up in May, and he retains once again. And then you have Tommy Dreamer come out of retirement, which I don't know if he's, well, not retirement, but give him an on-screen story with Ryan Nemeth because of how annoying he is, and claiming that it's all luck starting a feud between them and forcing Carlos Silva to step in and get involved maybe a little bit. And Ryan Nemeth get the win. Tommy Dreamer can never compete again. And so that could be like his official retirement match because I don't think he's technically retired yet. But he still does on-screen stuff for like the contract signings and stuff. So I think maybe he can get involved. One more match. Don't got to be nothing super crazy. But one more feud, one more match. I think that'll be really solid for him. Then in June, I will have Trey McGill feud with the Righteous and retain his title against both of them, against Vincent and Dutch. Not in a handicap match, but 2 individual one-on-one matches. Meanwhile, for Ryan Nemeth, I will have him feud with Ricky Sosa, hoping that Ricky Sosa signed with TNA by this point. Had them have 2 matches against each other, then they go 1-on-1. So then we get to July 2nd, Impact. And these dates, I'm predicting that Slammiversary will be on the 26th. I'm not sure. That's not confirmed yet. But let's just pretend that it is. July 2nd, Impact. I will have Ryan Nemeth brag about his recent high streak, how he's been winning hella matches lately, and he wants a shot at Trey McGill's international title. And that's when Trey McGill comes out there and gives Ryan his credit, saying that you've been impressive. So I see the argument for you trying to get my championship. And that's when Ricky Sosa come out there like, he might be hot, but his last 2 matches, he went 1-on-1, and both those matches was against me. And so who's truly the better competitor? And then Trey McGill, he's like, hey, I battled the odds. I done went against factions, teams, loose cannons like Steve Macklin. I can defend my title against anybody. That's how confident I am. So we can make a triple threat for Slammiversary. And then boom, you already got a match set for Slammiversary. The next few weeks, you're just building towards that match. July 9th, Impact had Ryan Nemeth and Nick Nemeth team together, defeating Ricky Sosa and Trey McGill in a tag match. And in the middle, that's like middle of the show. And that's due to Ricky and Trey getting into it late into the match when they could have won. But then the conflict starts late in that match because obviously he wants that championship. So Ricky is consumed by potentially winning his first TNA title, being in the company just a few months at this point. So then the next Impact, July 16th Impact, Ricky Sosa, Trey McGill, one-on-one match. Ryan Nemeth as a special guest referee, so you still get Ryan involved. But scratch the commentary because TNA will do that. They'll do a one-on-one match and have a third on commentary. Make Ryan Nemeth a special guest referee, and then have Ricky Sosa win via countout because this is smart because they already took, Trey McGill already took the pin last week, so this week he can lose by countout by Ricky just barely getting in the ring. Just skating by like that. So then that way you protect your champion and you get a good win for Ricky Sosa. And then July 23rd, Impact contract signing between these 3. Ricky Sosa, he's like, I'm the hottest. I was the hottest guy in the Indies for a few months, and now I'm the hottest guy in TNA. So I don't see that stopping or slowing down anytime soon. Trey McGill can reiterate the points of I've beaten teams, I've beaten factions, I can beat anybody. Like my crew's not with me anymore, and I'm thriving on my own. But they're playing a gimmick of getting drunk and being high every week. So I can easily win this triple threat. And then Ryan Nemeth can be like, they already hate me the most. I can be the most hated champion once again, like I was when I was a tag champion. And he's looking to win a singles title on his own and do this without his brother. Because he's already proven that if I can beat my brother, who's a former world champion, unlike you two, then I can beat anybody in this company. And then that's when you get to Slammiversary, July 26th. Like I said, this is a projection. because this is not confirmed. But Slammiversary July 26th had a triple threat with Trey Miguel, Ryan Nemeth, Ricky Sosa for the international championship. Had Ryan pin Trey Miguel to become the new international champion and win his first ever singles title. So this prick, Ryan Nemeth, like I said, all these things on the thumbnail have been said about him, but a lot of this, I think, now I've also said these things about him, but a good faith, I like to keep it in kayfabe. So Ryan Nemeth, like kayfabe aside, all jokes aside, Ryan Nemeth is amazing at his job, and I really love the work that he's doing, and I like hating Ryan Nemeth. So I do want to see him win a championship because that's going to make for great content. I think people will be, it'll be received however people want to receive it, but I think Ryan needs a singles championship. Even if the reign isn't super long, he's going to get booed out of the building. Like, he's constantly getting booed. Like, he has actual heat. Like, he has some of the most heat in TNA. And you got to put these titles on your top heels. So him winning the mid-card title would be great for his career. It'd be great for the Nemeths. And then if Nick and Ryan are singles champions at the same time, Nick with the world title, Ryan with one of the mid-card titles, that'd be absolutely amazing. So let me know what y'all think. I think this is the route they should go. Continue booking Trey Miguel well. He has the highest upside out of the Rascals at the moment based on how he's being booked. And I do have to apologize because he's proved me wrong. Trey Miguel is having a great reign. I think it should continue into the summer. And I do think that Ryan Nemeth is the perfect person to win a mid-card title. If not this one, maybe he take the X Division title for Leon Slater. Maybe that feud gets rekindled at some point. Have to go away from it, but I do think him and Trey Miguel can have a really fun feud, and I do think Ricky Sosa being included would be great as well. I know it's stuff going on with Ricky Sosa, but if these appearances go well with TNA, hopefully he gets signed to a contract and he can do stuff with them in the summer, going into Slammiversary, going into Bound for Glory maybe. We'll see what happens, but let me know what y'all think. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment what y'all thought, and share for us to see.